It's me, Kinghuman. Oh, hot. Fuck me. Ooh. Hot. Hey. I just wanted to do a quick video letting you guys know I'm back from Vegas. So, I know a lot of people wrote to me when I was in Vegas, sent me emails asking me questions. Kinghuman this, Kinghuman that, hit me in the balls with a wiffle ball bat. I couldn't answer any of them because I was up till like 10 in the morning every night in Vegas. I played poker till 10 in the morning, but I did the baccarat thing during the night, and then, don't ask. So anyway, what's the deal? Why am I even bothering? Well, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to catch up on my emails and try to answer them all. So give me a minute. I just got back. I need to relax a little bit. Also, I'm going to be working on that website. It's not up. The Kinghuman blog website, where I'm going to give you guys banner space for your affiliate products. We talked about this in a previous video. You'll have to go back and find it and watch it if you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Vegas, let me talk a little bit about that because it's interesting. It will be interesting to you guys. Promise. I went to Vegas and I met up with, well, I don't want to say his name because I'm not sure he wants me to tell people what his name is, but the guy that bought my website, well, not my web, okay, let me try and get to this. My brain is jumping all around. If you don't know, a few weeks ago, I did a thing where I built a website around an ebook that I wrote, and I gave that website to a friend of mine because I was trying to prove several things. I was trying to get my buddy involved in doing some online revenue stuff and get him from working on cars to doing something, you know, like this. You're not scraping your knuckles, you're not chasing cars all over hell. So I built this website, and it made like $1,100 in the first month with very little advertising, just a little social media bookmarking and a few other things. I bought off of Fiverr, drove some traffic to it, and boom goes the dynamite, $1,100. I set it up so that the book was delivered on autopilot. It was really a maintenance-free website, pretty much. So my buddy, he wasn't real thrilled with that website. And not that website. He wasn't real thrilled with any website. He just doesn't feel like computer online stuff is for him. He's more of a mechanical guy. He wants to wrench on cars. So I took that opportunity to say, okay, you don't want the website, sell it on Flippa. And I can use that to show my audience what's possible, because I've talked to them ad nauseum about writing ebooks and about building websites and the different ways you can use those components to make money. You can write an ebook, make a website of that ebook, you can flip websites, you can sell ebooks, you can do all these things. Well, this incorporated a website with ebook as the product, and since he didn't want it, we could flip that website and sell it. We sold that website for $3,500. So you add that to the $1,100 he made, my buddy, because I gave him all that, from owning the website for a month, and he got $4,600 for, well, he didn't do any work. I did the work, so I don't know how many hours of work it was. It really wasn't a lot because I don't know. Anyway, that's not the point. You're getting me into a digression here. Let me try to focus. Anyway, this guy bought that website on Flippa, and I met him in Las Vegas. Now, the interesting thing about this guy is I met him and his friend. Very nice kids. I say kids, they were 30 years old. These guys came from very modest beginnings. These guys they come from a place where they're not encouraged to excel. They're taught that go get a job flipping hamburgers and be a wage slave, and that's all you'll ever be. You know, get that dead-end job, but get in there. That's what they're taught. They broke their programming. And what they did was they saw one of my old ass videos. A long time ago I did a video on how to make money buying and selling diabetic test strips on the secondary market. Now, they watched that video and they were intrigued enough to do a little test. And lo and behold, these guys are making, I couldn't believe the amount of money. The one guy told me how much money they were making. I couldn't believe it. This is big money these guys are making with this. Now you got to understand, again, these are two kids who were programmed from Jump Street not to have any ambitions, not to try and work for themselves, not to try and open up their own business, not to really do anything. All their friends tell them how it can't be done. You got to work, you got to have a job, you got to do this, you got to do that. Their friends are so programmed that it's amazing. And I am so proud of the fact that these two kids took one of my videos and they took it to heart enough to act on it, and it works for them. They tested it, and once they found, hey, this little thing, it made a little money, then they put a little bit more in, and a little bit more, and more. And when I say more, I'm talking about time, energy, money. They invest of themselves, their money, their energy, and they parlay it. And now they've got a decent-sized business, and this thing is making them money. They're independent. They're not dependent on a 9-to-5 job anymore. They work for themselves. So I gave myself a big pat on the back for that. And I said, wow, this is why I do these videos. This is encouraging. I love this. And to actually meet these guys, they're nice, nice kids. I love it. But I don't want to take anything away from these two guys. They're the ones that took action. They're the ones that broke the programming that has been pushed into their heads all of their life. And they said, this is bullshit. We're going to try. Who cares? Somebody laughs at it. I don't care. I'm not listening to my friends. I'm not listening to anybody. I'm going to try this. And they did, and it worked. So you guys, you two guys, I'm not going to say your name on camera because I'm not sure that you want me to. Maximum respect. I really enjoyed hanging out with you, and I'm sure we're going to be friends forever. In fact, we'll talk about that trip to the Bahamas when I talk to you guys on the phone again. So there it is. Take it for what it's worth. Now, it got me thinking because, I mean, I do get emails from people. I get a lot of emails saying, hey, Kinghuman, you helped me make some money, thanks. But that's basically all it said. You know, sitting and spending time with these two guys and learning their story in depth really made me say, wow, this is cool. So here's what I want you guys to do. All of you guys that have been writing me and just giving me a one-line thing, hey, Kinghuman, you made me money. If you became a success from something I gave you, or a video you saw, or something like that, write to me and give me the details. Now, I want to put this in my newsletter. I want to start showing people how possible it is to take a little concept and expand on it and build, and, you know, from a tiny seed, a mighty oak can grow. And I want to give people motivation. And so send me your story, PM it to my inbox on YouTube, and if I use it on the newsletter, I'll send you a Kinghuman t-shirt. Now, don't lie about it. Be honest. And give me the real deal. And I don't have to use your real name if you don't want me to. Just put all that information in the thing. But I think it's important for some of my subscribers to see what other people have done with the simple things that I've put out there. Because a lot of people look at these videos and they go, well, that's an interesting idea, that's an interesting concept, but what am I going to do about it? You're going to get off your ass and you're going to follow through. That's what you're going to do about it. And if I don't give you every single little tiny decimal point of information that you might need, guess what? You're sitting in front of a computer with a search engine. Get to work. None of us are born with the knowledge that we have. Everything is learned. So learn some things. It can be the key to your future. And when I say that, I mean it. I mean, I talked with these two guys, these two kids, and they're telling me how their lives have changed. And how they can't even relate to their friends anymore. Because their friends are all these wage slaves. Telling them, their friends are still telling them how they can't be doing it. And here they're making big money. They're making good money at this. And their friends still don't believe them. I mean, it's amazing how some people are so programmed that they will be in denial forever. And those are going to be the wage slaves. And you know what? Thank goodness for those people that are going to be out there digging ditches, because that means I don't have to and you don't have to. The people that open their mind and think a little bit are not going to be the ones out there digging ditches for a living. And, you know, I mean, I feel for those ditch digging people, but some people are just uncomfortable stepping outside and expanding their horizons. So anyway, I guess I went on a little too much about this, but I just want to let you guys know I'm back from Vegas. I'm going to start doing the do. Let me catch up and I'll get to your emails. I'll try to answer them. I'm going to start making that website, the blog website where you guys can advertise your stuff on it, and we'll talk about that more in detail once I get going on it. I got a lot of things going, and I want to hear about you, your particular story, if I touched you in a positive way. Okay, make your own joke there. If I helped you become independent in some way, open your own business or do whatever, PM me and I'll start putting those stories in the Kinghuman newsletter, because that's the way it goes. All right, donate a few bucks to charity. St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids. They help sick kids. What more could you ask for? All right, people, thanks, and I'll talk at you in a minute. Booyakasha.